Mr. President, please join Admiral Schultz at center stage. Admiral Fagan will now read her orders.
From Personnel Service Center to Admiral Linda Fagan. Upon relief as Vice Commandant, proceed and report as Commandant. Mr. President, I request permission to read out the Sir, I offer you my order.
Thank you, Mr. President and Admiral Schultz. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. It is now my privilege to introduce the 27th Commandant of the United States Coast Guard, Admiral Linda Fagan.
Thank you, Mr. President, Secretary Mayorkas. What a pleasure to have both of you here with us on stage to celebrate this change of command. To the members of the great class of 1985, thanks for representing, and great to see all of you out there. And I know we have many folks that had hoped to join us but are joining virtually, and so thanks to all that are out there in the virtual land. Secretary Mayorkas, thank you. Thank you for your support and for the President's confidence in nominating me to serve as the 27th Commandant. I'm honored to have been confirmed by the Senate, and I would like to thank the committee for the leadership and their staff that help ensure we're having an orderly transfer of command today. Thank you. Mr. Secretary, I look forward to serving as part of your leadership team as we confront the challenges ahead. And I'm committed to executing your priorities and our department's missions through a unity of effort approach with all of our partner agencies. Admiral Schultz, thank you. Thank you for your leadership, your dedication as you guided the service through historic challenges, and we are truly a more ready, responsive, and relevant Coast Guard today as a result of your leadership. It has been a true honor to serve with you during your tenure, first as the Pacific Area Commander and most recently as Vice Commandant. Thank you for your 39 years of tireless service. I wish you and Dawn and the Schultz family all the very best as you transition into retirement, and look forward to celebrating you some more here at the end of the ceremony. To my family, John, Moira, Eileen, thank you. I know it's been a little bit of a crazy ride, but I appreciate all you've done to enable this. And a special thanks to Eileen. Thank you, Mr. President, for calling her out. She's my personal aide. I lean on her pretty heavily. She is changing her name to Fagan after this. It won't be Fagan anymore. So, and I'd also like to thank the family that I've acquired along the way. And, you know, I've had a couple of assignments where people have come into my life as friends, and by the time the assignment was over, they've become family. Many of them have traveled from California. Some are living here in DC, but thank you to the extended family for being here. My parents who've traveled from Seattle, my sister and nephew who helped make that happen, thank you. And so just a little bit, I talked a little yesterday, a little more. I want to thank my parents for their courage. Their courage to allow me to begin this Coast Guard journey 41 years ago when I arrived at the Coast Guard Academy. I was 16. I announced my intent to attend the Academy, full of righteousness as only a 16-year-old can be. And like all good parents, they said, oh, she'll outgrow it. And I did not, although I did think I could go to the Academy and drive small boats. That's not true either. But I thank them for their courage of letting me begin this journey. If it weren't for that, I'm not sure that I would be here. There are hundreds of you out there who I've served with over the years, far too many to call out, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your support, your commitment to the organization, commitment to me in helping me grow and learn. There is one person, though, and we've talked about the pioneers. I do want to call out one individual specifically. He's not with us. He's passed. I only met this individual once, but his courage had an outsized impact on me as a person. This is our 15th Commandant, Admiral Owen Seiler. He was an aviator. I met him at a building dedication in Savannah. Owen Seiler was the one who had the courage to integrate the service academies and make that decision to integrate the Coast Guard Academy back in the summer of 1975. In 76, the first women arrived. They graduate in 80, and I arrive a year later to the Coast Guard Academy. If it was not for Owen Seiler's courage, I do not believe I would be standing here today, and so I want to thank him. I'm wearing his shoulder boards that he wore as the 15th Commandant just to acknowledge the long blue line. To the Coast Guard workforce, today is about you. I'm honored and humbled to serve as your Commandant. I've always been inspired by the Coast Guard professionals serving in all our missions around the world. Thank you for your dedication, your hard work, and your service. It's my greatest privilege to work on your behalf. I'm immensely grateful to the many pioneers who've paved the way. Pioneers like Admiral Seiler, Dorothy Stratton, Ida Lewis, Dorothy McShane, Elizabeth Friedman. I'm proud to be a part of this long history of service, dedication, and groundbreaking, and I'm committed to carrying these principles forward. For nearly 232 years, the Coast Guard has provided safety and security for the American people. Today, our Coast Guard workforce oversees waterways and vessels that power our nation's economy, responds to mariners in distress, enforces our laws, and watches over marine natural resources. Americans are proud of their Coast Guard and every person who serves in this organization, whether in uniform or as a civilian, active duty, reserve, or auxiliary. We should all be proud of our accomplishments every day to keep our nation safe and prosperous. It's never been a more exciting time to be part of the Coast Guard. The President talked about the pace of change in the changing world, advances in new technology, changes in the economy, an evolving geopolitical landscape means demand for Coast Guard missions have never been higher. Those same forces are also influencing the communities where our people live and work. The pace of change creates challenge, but it also creates opportunity. Today, we will advance the Coast Guard America needs for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks different, and so will we. We will be more adaptive and connected, generate sustained readiness, resilience, and capability in new ways to enhance our nation's maritime safety, security, and prosperity. To the workforce, each member of the Coast Guard workforce, you are the heartbeat of the service. Without you, we cannot execute missions. Aircraft aren't maintained, cutters don't sail, small boats don't patrol. My highest priority as Commandant will be to transform our talent management system. We will deliver each of you tools, policy, training, and support to succeed across all missions. We will empower you with reliable, cutting-edge assets, cutters, boats, aircraft, as well as data systems and shore facilities that you need to remain the world's best Coast Guard. We will unite people, assets, system, and data in new ways to be a more agile force. As we stay grounded in our principles of operation, we will focus on mission excellence so you can continue to be brilliant at our core work. We will find the best ways to deploy our assets to meet global demand for the Coast Guard from the Arctic to Antarctica, throughout the world's oceans, the entire coastline and river systems of the United States. And we will be present where we provide the American people the greatest benefit. We will make the transformation we need to keep pace with the changing world while being guided by our core values of honor, respect, and devotion to duty. With pride in our long history and appreciation for the sense of belonging that we share in this service. This transformation is an investment in you. Without you, steel does not move, lives are not saved, and our national prosperity and security are at risk. Your work, the Coast Guard's work, is critical to our national security and prosperity. You have answered the call to serve. We will be the Coast Guard where you can perform your best and bring your best to the potential that is this nation. I look forward to the journey ahead. I'm eternally optimistic about the future of the service. You are the world's best Coast Guard. I am honored and humbled to serve alongside you as we look to the future. Thank you. Semper Paratus. Rear Admiral Platt, all standing orders remain in effect.
Thank you, Admiral Fagan.